Good morning, everyone. Let's go over the schedule for this morning. Wow. Is everybody awake? I think we have a total of 10 sedations this morning. Miles is definitely getting sedated today, because I think he's due x-rays. Mom usually likes to try him without sedation first, so we'll see if he'll cooperate, and if not, then we'll go ahead and start with the sedation. Let's get ready to rumble.
He's having cleaning, x-rays, and exam.
And it may take about 3 or 4 of us to work on him today.
That's it, buddy.
We are the only dental clinic in the metro Atlanta area that specifically treats patients with developmental disabilities. We offer comprehensive treatment for this population.
But this particular practice deals with patients that nobody else will have in their office because they may be unruly, or they may be loud, or they may have tics that annoy other patients. This patient population is welcomed here.
It's okay, Hannah. Come on, Hannah.
You want a sticker? Let's go and get the sticker. Come on.
Okay, no.
Okay, come on. We gotta go to Plan B, Hannah.
Seems like you have to go to Plan B a lot of times here.
Yes, we do. And C and D. It's just a matter of finding what works well for each patient.
A lot of times you see us dragging people back here and trying to get them into the room because the little kids don't want to get a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. See?
Over.
When I was dealing with going to a regular dentist, any of the procedures that needed sedation, which for my kids is everything. They won't even open their mouth without sedation. It had to be done in the hospital.
We tried general dentists before coming to the DDD Foundation, but it did not work out very well. There was hesitation in how to work with her, and she has a lot of sensory issues, so many of the dentists that we tried, they just did not know what to do.
She fought them and wouldn't open her mouth. It was pretty terrible.
When he was cleaning Ryan's teeth, he cut his face, cut Ryan's face.
I think they were unaware that Devin had special needs, so they were a little frustrated with it, with the screaming and him kicking. And
they will call me and tell me that we can't handle him today. You have to come and get him.
He was like that, and she was trying to pull his arm down, and she kept saying, "You need to stop." You know, she was talking real harsh. So I just said, "That's enough. That's it."
Lo siento mucho.
Usually the first IM injection is enough. We base it on their weight, but some patients can fight it and they need more. And so this was one of our patients.
Just one. I need.
And Eric is singing to her, so that's probably not helping. I don't think she's gonna go to sleep while he's singing.
When I first came to the DDD Foundation, I felt like I found a home for Christy. It was a place where I felt like she fit in and they understood her needs and the challenges that we face having a child with a developmental disability.
You just feel comfortable when you come in because you see people that look a lot like your kid, and you don't feel like, well, I'm in the way.
No one's looking at you. No one's expecting you to take them out to be quiet. No one's giving you that look like, what's wrong with your kid, or why can't you handle your kid? Here you don't get that. I can't tell you how important that is.
It doesn't matter if their child is screaming or walking in circles or banging on the wall. We're going to treat them just like we treat all of our other patients, with compassion.
Okay, all done. Oh. Wow.
That was great.
That was great.
Usually it takes 4 of us.
Well, considering he's like not that big, it takes a lot of us to hold him down, and he puts up a pretty good fight. Because a lot of our patients, you know, they get so scared, they like fighting for their life. That's how they see it. And then so they just pull this energy, they're just fighting.
He's gonna lift me up on his back, I know. It's okay, buddy.
Okay.
That's it.
Done.
Good job, ma'am.
Our patients have different moods that they're in. They're upset because they can't eat or drink anything after midnight. They're also upset because some of them don't want to be touched, and we have to do all of that.
He has the opposite response to the medication. Some of the strategies that I'll use will be to give him additional doses or maybe try a different combination of medications to see if I can hit that sweet spot for the patient that will get them calmed down enough, and I think I've done that.
There's a certain percentage of the population that are going to be special needs. Some are very high functioning and they can be treated in any general dental office, but there is a good percentage, about 20%, that need special care. And there are not many dentists in the country, let alone Georgia, that can fill that need. And Deidre, that's all she does. DDD Foundation takes care of the special needs population that no one else can treat.
I had the opportunity to visit her practice and to observe the staff. And I had no doubt that it was a competent, caring dental service, a much needed service.
He has a history of asthma. We're going to take the precaution of giving him a breathing treatment now to make sure that he doesn't have any respiratory issues during the procedure.
Yeah, he's waking up. I've always wanted a sense of family.
I like everyone here a lot, actually. I don't think I could have found a better place to work.
For me, it's like a second home.
It is like a close-knit family. Everyone gets along. I feel really fortunate and really blessed to be in an environment that's so nurturing.
We love each other. We care about how each other's doing because we are one big family. One big family here.
Are the doctors here nice?
Yeah, they are. They cool.
They're really great with communication, especially letting me know everything that's going to take place and what's going to happen. And then they said that they're going to call me later on today. So I think that's really good.
People here seem to work together well, and that comes through. Absolutely, it does. I mean, that's part of that whole atmosphere of just it's a nice place to come.
And they make you feel like you're a part of the team here.
This is a part of my family. It's an extended part of my family. They know her by name. They acknowledge her. They don't just talk to me, they talk to her.
When Justice comes in here, he feels good because the mood, he knows that the people care about him. You know, it takes special people to deal with special kids.
He has a lot of buildup on his teeth because of his tube feeding. So we have to use an ultrasonic scaler to clean his teeth. So it takes two people because one has to suction real well and keep his airway open. And then the other person is cleaning him as fast and effectively as we can so we can get the job done. Can you park it against the wall over there? See where it says wheelchair area only? That's a big chair.
All the time, we're having to kind of shuffle wheelchairs down the hallway and move people in and out of the way as we come through.
If we have more room, more space, we'll be able to handle a lot more patients.
There's 3 of us in the front office, so it's a little bit small and we have a lot of files.
We just recently had to add a new rolling file cabinet to add more files because our patient load is growing.
Some of our technology is still older model stuff.
We want to go to digital x-rays and running all of that through a computer system.
You can take the picture instantly, you have it in the mouth, you take it, you see it come up on screen, you see straight away if it's good or bad, you retake it, you can retake it in seconds.
Now I have to kind of run back and forth and make sure that things happen the way they're supposed to happen because my office is in the hallway and I do charge people a toll to go through my office.
There are more patients out there, more special needs dentistry needing to be done than they can handle in their current facility. Or you could use 5 more DDD Foundation offices in the state, that would probably not even be enough.
We had some people next door who moved out, so I wanted to expand the office. And they said, oh, well, by the way, we're going to tear your building down. So it was a sense of panic. It's like we have over 3,000 patients. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? I knew from that day that I did not ever want to be put in that position again.
We want to buy the land. We want to build our own facility. That way, everything is exactly how we need it to be. Just things that we've learned over a number of years that, hey, if we had just a little bit more room, we can do so much more. Prom is coming up, so we want to try to do as much work as we can before that date. But she'll turn 21 soon, and she won't have any more coverage through Medicaid. So we'll have to work pretty hard and fast to get everything done before her prom.
It takes a wonderful person, a caring person to do something like this. It really does.
I have no doubt in my heart and mind that she means it. Sorry. She loves these patients and she treats them as if they're her own. She gives everything she has, and I admire her.
I've just been really fortunate in finding her.
I don't know what they would do without her in this community, because where would these people go? Who would see them and give them the dental treatment that they really need?
She's on a mission to make this office be something bigger and better.
I am very interested to see where we end up or where she's going to take us.
It takes more than just wanting to have a job or just doing dentistry to want to be taking care of the population they take care of. They have to have a heart for it.
As soon as I see the patients, I just want to talk to them and communicate and just make them feel happy and comfortable.
So I came in here, we were kind of unsure of how I felt about it. And then I did like a working interview, and that day I went home and I was in love with this place.
Yeah, I want to work somewhere where I'm needed. I know every day I get up and come to work, I'm needed.
This has been something totally new, something totally awesome working here, helping patients.
I just love everybody I work with. I love the patients, and it's just nice working here.
This is a labor of love. I wouldn't exchange it for anything else in the world, though. I wouldn't do anything else.
I enjoy waking up every single day knowing I'm going to treat patients with developmental disabilities. This is something that nobody else wants to do, but also because I know I have a team of employees who get up just like I do, and they're dedicated to come in every single day, no matter how tired they are or how grueling one day is. But just knowing that I'm surrounded by other people who feel the same way that I do about this place. So that makes me feel good.